Hi, and welcome back to Coffee Break Book Review. I'm Molly Shaffer. So this week we're going to be reading Sean Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. And I read this book last summer because I was looking for an informative text that I could read with my 7th grade ELA kids that could help them form some good habits. And I was not prepared for the truth bomb that dropped in my lap. The fact that not only was I not a highly effective teen, but I'm a lot of times not a highly effective adult. So the habit that stuck the most with me that I need to focus on and work on is habit number 5, which is to seek to understand first, then to be understood. I'm a talker and not a listener. You can ask my husband and he would 100% agree on that. I have a really big ego and yeah, so reading through that habit really forced me to look at myself and say, you know what, chick, you're not that great and you need to start listening to other people and get their wisdom because a lot of other people know a lot more than you do. This book is so amazing that I actually had my students reading it before we went out of school on the pandemic, and a lot of kids continued to read it after the fact, even though they didn't necessarily have me there forcing them to read it. A lot of our students don't go to their parents and say, can you buy me this book? Or can you go to the library and check out this book? Because I want to keep reading it when I get home. And a lot of kids did that. So you know that this is an enjoyable book when you have students who don't like to read going to their parents asking them to get the book for them. My son, who's 12 years old, also read this book about a month ago, not necessarily because he wanted to, but because I told him he had to. I'm a great mom. But he did read through the introduction of the book and he was hooked on it. I mean, he didn't really want to read it at first, but once he got into the book, he really enjoyed it. And he told me that the habit that he needs to work on the most is habit 3, which is putting the first things first and prioritizing. So if you know someone or you have a teen yourself that needs the 7 habits of highly effective teens, or they just want to be a highly effective person, they can pick up either Sean Covey's book or they can pick up his dad's book. Although I like this book a little bit more because of the really cool comics and graphics and pictures and quotes, and it's just really funny and it cracks you up and it's highly effective. Okay, so go ahead and pick up this book. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.